welcome to my channel. Arena is here, and today we will attempt trying to recreate a roundhouse that I found online, and here's a picture to the right for the reference. So in Sims is a little bit of challenge to try to do fully roundhouse, so this is my first try to do it. I'm trying to get as close to that shape as possible. By playing around basically with the triangles and the round shapes, and just seeing where it goes. Now at this part I did struggle a little bit with trying to get the fence around it, but once you do play around with it, it did come right. I did have to delete a section of the house and then redo it, as you can see here. Now we're going to put a stairs to create our third level. So we have an open roof, and that will be a nice sitting area as well, just like we have seen on a picture. So for those that are curious, this house was done in a beach bay way. I tried to do as cheap as possible for the house. It's a tiny house. It is a base game, so there's no added mods to it. That was one of my first builds that took me a little while to upload. I've used a lot 30 by 20. As you can see, there's still a lot of room, but I didn't have many lots to choose from. By the end of this video, I didn't make the inside as of yet, so the outdoors and the tiny home, for your personal use. You can add whatever you want inside, just as a basic. It ended up costing just a little bit over 21,000 simoleons, so pretty cheap for a small home. That you can create different rooms, which we will do in the other video. So as you can see on the third level, our roof to be exact, I tried to use walls and cutting them to shape and removing the ceiling to try to recreate that little area, and playing around with it, adding some walls in certain parts, as I couldn't do it properly the way it showed on a picture. So I did end up taking a little bit of my own spin to it, but I tried to stick to it as close as possible. Hopefully you guys like it. You can tell me in the comments below what your thoughts on how close I got to the real picture. But the designs and the decorations, I try to match as close to the picture as possible. There's a lot of options. The dark shade, I'm using it as a dirt. So then it's like a little patch of a garden for a tiny home. Trying to match the windows and doors as best as I can, considering it is a base game, but even though it still has a lot of options and selections you can choose from, so you don't need to buy any packs if you don't want to, or maybe can't afford to. There's lots and lots of options, so this is for those that is a full base game. By using brackets left and right, also 9 and 0 is the keys, alongside as holding Alt to rotate and make our items bigger or smaller, and trying to lift them up as well. Those keys are use 9 and 0. To be able to place items anywhere you want. In the description below, you'll find all the keys. I've typed them down for you, and the cheat code is also there for free move objects, so just click on it and check it out. So currently here to place plants in the middle of the stairs, I'm using 9 to try and to lift them up, 9 and 0. And if I think the plant's a little bit too big or too small, then we use brackets to make them bigger or smaller. So that's another cool little feature that we can use for free as well. I'm trying to place the furniture outdoors as close to the picture as possible, as we are trying to recreate it. Now for the second one, as you can see, the inside it still has a lot of options that you can do. Outside is I tried to recreate it, but I couldn't find picture what the house looked like inside, so I'll have to come up with my own idea and then I'll make another video for you guys to watch. Please let me know in comments below if you would like to see my intake of this house indoors. So in here we put in some flowers on the table. They didn't want to get snapped onto it in the positions that I wanted it, so I would lift them up with a 9 key, put in some chairs for comfort, just a tiny little home. And on the roof, decided to change the wall to fence. I thought it looked a little bit better, using some of plants to make it nice. Now the house did had a fire on top. I don't know how visible that would be in real life, but I did find a fire, like a camping one, in the base game. So we've just shrunk it and put it on top. So I'm not sure if Sims can create a fire hazard with it, considering it's on top of the house, but hopefully not. Let me know if you have ever had any accidents with this fire, as I've never come across. So again, the same thing as at the bottom, I've used the dirt on top and to create a little patch, and just using Alt after I've inserted the cheat kit for moving objects. It's a lot easier to place it anywhere, and it's become like a little mixed garden of flowers. Yeah, so here we are close to the end, just a few little touches. I do love plants, so I try to get them. Here I've added a few little extra touches of my own compared to the picture. I thought that looked really nice, and I do love candles, so putting them around, I thought it would create a nice scene if you're playing as a couple. And here we have our finished house. Let me know what you think, guys. Thank you for watching, and if you like my video, please like and subscribe. See you all next time.